Well, then addressed to you, Stringer.
Not addressed to anyone, sir, to whom it may concern.
Signed?
No. Say it Simsek is illegal, drive a minicab, he is a liar. Thief, you will find him at 18 Whiston Road. Many other also. No.
Passport. Someone grassing up an illegal immigrant. Busy week for denunciations, that's the fourth.
Bit nasty, innit?
Say it's probably on a good earner and our pen friend's not. That's all it takes.
Oh, nice. So,
Well, Tosh Lyons is doing immigration inquiries at the moment, only he's not in. He's gone to a wedding. Now you way to the town hall, George?
Yeah, of course, Sarge.
Off we go then.
Just isn't good.
Monica and Gary.
And now you, Monica. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not of any lawful impediment
that I know not of any lawful impediment
why I, Monica Ingari,
why I, Monica Ingara,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Keith Prentice.
to Keith Prentice.
And now, Keith, if
I'm
you
sorry
would
to
like
interrupt at this point, Miss Hetherington. Sally Curtis, immigration officer. I've reason to believe that Monica Ngari is an overstayer in breach of the Immigration Act. Also, I believe that this marriage may be unlawful. You can carry on with the ceremony if you like, my dear. Either way, you're on the next plane home. Tosh.
No, let him go. Monica Ngari, I'm arresting you on suspicion of deception, perjury, and overstaying in breach of the Immigration Act.
We just hear us back up or what?
Yeah. You could have been bridesmaid if you'd asked. Ah. Sierra Oscar from 7-9 receiving.
Receiving, Sarge.
Ask custody to have the bridal suite ready, will you please?
Say again?
Tosh Lyons is bringing in a body. The illegal who was planning to buy a husband.
Right, show over.
Well, what about the bridegroom? You'll need him if you want to pursue this marriage broking thing.
We've got his address, he won't disappear.
Oh, another denunce came in this morning, pointing the finger at Whiston Road.
What, again?
Number 18 this time.
Right, well, maybe I'll give it a spin later on.
What, today?
That's Sally's here, yeah. We'll deal with Monica first, eh?
Right.
This divorce certificate, Monica, issued in your home country by tribal custom. Me and you both know it's not worth the paper it's printed on, is it? You see, I think you've still got a husband and children of your own back home. If you had got married to Mr. Prentice this morning, the arrangement was that as soon as your passport stamped UK resident, you'd have divorced him. And when you had divorced him, you'd have torn this piece of paper up and you'd have brought your real husband and children over here to join you. Isn't that so? OK, let's talk about proven fact then. Your passport has got a 6-month visitor's stamp on it, issued last April, which means that you've been living here illegally for the past 3 months, correct? Monica? For the tape, please.
Yes.
Thank you. And have you been working as well?
Of course I've been working. How else I get money?
The rules don't allow foreign visitors to work.
Is it bad then to earn a living?
Don't get clever. The conditions of entry are quite clear. No employment. You've been working in breach of those conditions. Yes? Yes.
Yes.
What have you been doing?
Cleaning offices, washing dishes, making beds.
It's a hard slog then, eh? Even tougher than you expected. How did you afford to come over here in the first place? Money from here? Relations? Your relations lent you the money?
Yes.
So that's why you overstayed? Couldn't earn enough in the first 6 months? Not enough to pay off your debts? To buy yourself a husband? How much did it cost you, Monica, to buy yourself a husband? Look, love, come on. You're going to go home anyway. You're a proven overstayer. It's not going to hurt now to tell the truth. How much?
£500.
£500. Just for the wedding. And more to pay later, after a year. What was the follow-up?
2,000.
That's a lot of money. Who arranged all this? Who did you pay the 500 to? It's a pretty one-sided deal, this, love, I'm telling you. They've got your £500 and all you've got is a one-way ticket out. Who did you pay? See yourself. Interview terminated. Come in.
Sorry.
No, it's not. We're finished. Can you put her in a cell, please, Kath?
All right?
Yeah, good as gold on the overstay.
Fine. I'll get authorisation.
But we've got nothing on the marriage broker. Look, why don't we do Whiston Road as compensation?
We won't get many at this time of day.
Well, the letter mentions mini cabin. Could be half a dozen a kip there. When Ro knows about it, I'll arrange some backup.
What about an interpreter?
There's no need. I've started evening classes.
I'm ever so grateful to you for finding it.
Oh, no, I never found it. Wimbledon did. I'm just here to tell you about it so as you can pick it up. Quarter light's broken, but it's still drivable.
So, do you want to come in for a minute then?
Sorry?
While I get dressed. I ought to get dressed, I suppose, if you're taking me over to Wimbledon.
No. I mean, no, I can't take you. You'll have to make it under your own steam, love.
Well, you made a right pig's ear of that.
Sarge?
You were in there.
No, she gave me a blank.
She what? She was on a plate from the moment she opened the door.
She never opened the door. Not properly.
The leg was there, George. Leg and a half open door. Dressing gown tied, but loosely. I've known probationers could have read all that and done something about it.
Yeah, well, it's not quite so easy when you're staying in there, is it?
Obviously, you've never been taught the facts of life on the beat, my son. We're policemen. It's there for us. If they want it from the uniform, what's wrong in providing a public service, eh? Whiston Road.
What for?
Tosh Lyons is arranging some more sport.
Morning, chaps. How many are we after?
Only one specifically named.
Yeah? They should do that kebab house again, you know. Warburg Street. There's a lot of new faces down there.
Do you reckon he enjoys all this or what?
I do.
Yeah, I know you do. Tosh lines.
Oh, Tosh? Ah, sheer necessity with him. He's filling up the country with his own kids, isn't he? Can't afford to let the rest of the world in.
Hiya.
Where do you want us, Tosh?
Steam George around the back, please, Sarge. You come to the front with us, if that's okay.
Right.
Right. After you.
Good morning. Sally Curtis, Immigration Department. I'm looking for Mr. Sayet Shimshek. Are you Mr. Shimshek?
You speak English? Say it, Simshek. Send missing.
Hi. Hi.
Give it a minute, miss. Hollis. Say it, Shimshek. Bordama.
Yok. Sayet Şimşek burada yok.
Sen kimsin?
Benim adım İsmet Şahin.
Legal? Passport. Come here!
These are new trousers.
Stay there.
All right. Cuff him, Steve.
Just wish they'd put up a fight sometimes.
Legal. Sayet Shimshek. Sen misin? You. Legal? Could you cover him, please, Sarge, and then check upstairs?
DC lines from 218.
Hello, George.
Yeah, 1-1 lost one.
Anahtar.
İçeride.
I wonder how many of these are in circulation. All clear, Sarge?
Yeah.
Right, would you mind securing the back for us, then we're off?
I thought you were joking.
What?
About learning the language.
I never joke about the job, love. It's weird enough as it is.
Mind your heads.
Do you need us any more, Tosh?
No, I'm going to the van with Steve. Sally's driving the car back. So you and George can get on your business. Thanks for all your help.
Maybe we'll do a scout round for the one that got away.
Well, that's fine. I'll see you soon.
Cheers. That all right with you, George? Sorry? You take the Panda, do a quick tour of the back doubles, and I'll have another look round the block.
Yeah, it'll be long gone by now, surely.
It's got to be worth 10 minutes.
Sarge.
All right. All right. Inside.
Sit down.
What's your name?
Ayla. Ayla kavuşturan.
Are you legal, Isla? Then you're in trouble, aren't you?
Serious trouble. That's a great shame. I don't like to see young women in trouble. I like to help them. Would you like me to help you? You know I'm a police officer. That means I can help. I can sort things out for people. Do you understand?
What's this?
Caught her doing a runner out the back. What you come back for?
Mr. Shimshek wanted to get a telephone number. Chibuk, Chibuk. Does she speak English?
Bit.
Outside, please. Okay? After you.
While in custody, you have the following rights. Please.
Tutuklu bulunduğunuz müddetçe şu haklara sahipsiniz. Tutuklandığınızı herhangi birine haber vermek, avukat, bir avukata danışmak ve İçişleri Bakanlığı'nın dava açma yöntemleri hakkında fikir edinmek.
Tanju Daria.
Yeah, I thought it might be. Give me a bleep when he comes, will you? I'll be with the bridegroom of the year. Hello again, Keith. DC line, Sunhill. Hostel?
Carsey.
That's better than the good, eh?
When you've had a drink, yeah. Gyro day. Want one?
No, thanks.
You might as well. You're getting naff all else.
How's that? You sound as if you were an intelligent man once, Keith. Tell me about the wedding.
They weren't no poxy wedding, were they? You screwed it up. Yeah, poor little Monica.
Leave it out. I bet you never set eyes on her before this morning.
You can still tell what they're like.
Oh, yeah? She isn't your first, then?
Isn't she?
What was your cut? Half?
I wasn't getting no cut. I was getting a wedding present.
Who's going to pay you, Keith? Who's the fixer?
No idea.
You realise arranging illegal marriages is a conspiracy. When we nick the bloke, you're going to be an accessory. They don't supply all these inside, you know.
You're not going to nick him, are you? Not this one. Not any of them. Because people know which side their bread's buttered. Junk people. Unemployable old tosspots like me. Someone offers you a few quid to do a lady a favour, well... Why'd you have to give poor little cows like her so much hassle anyway?
Because if every one of them's allowed to get away with it, this island is going to sink.
Yeah, well, they work their butts off, don't they, eh? The ones like her. We all know there's thousands of illegals out there, thousands of young bucks who never do a stroke. Fraud, drugs, more fraud. You don't catch many of them, do you, eh? And they're all bouncing off the state while they're at it.
Like you mean?
I'm allowed to ponce. I was born here. Still, you have caught me, little Monica, and screwed her to the floor. Good for you.
As this form tells you, you can appeal to have the length of your stay in this country extended. But I must warn you that until the appeal is dealt with, which can take 2 or 3 months, you'd be held in custody. You'd not be free. And it's very unlikely that the appeal would be granted anyway, unless there are extremely good reasons for it. Do you understand? Do you wish to appeal? Right, if you could sign here, please, at the bottom of this form. Until a flight has been arranged, you'll be detained here. Now, is there someone you can telephone to have your belongings brought in? If not, we can arrange to have them collected. Right. Thanks very much. Ready for dispatch.
Tell you what, George, even you couldn't have failed. She knew what the game was. She just sat there waiting for me. Beautiful black hair, skin like velvet, all dark and creamy.
You make her sound like a pint of Guinness.
Can I get you anything? Coffee? Come on, it's not as bad as you think. We're quite human. Well, you don't look like a waitress, hoping to enroll as a student. How did you get here, anyway? It makes no difference to me. I expect you'll be going straight back. Maybe.
Finally take the hint then, buddy.
Some guy just left this at the front desk. Says it's your little Africans.
Oh, right. She's got some friends after all, then.
Oh, you wouldn't say that.
Not a lot to show for 9 months hard graft, is it, eh?
There you go, Tosh.
Hello, Monica. This has just come for you. I want you to check it over. Make sure there's everything here that you want. There you go. OK, I'll tell the custody officer to record it. Do you want to change it to one of the dresses? Only you won't be staying here long now. You're booked on a plane tomorrow morning. I know it's a bit quick, but sometimes it happens that way. You'll be taken to the airport this afternoon, ready for the off. There's what they call a holding centre there. It's really quite comfortable. OK? Call the custody officer if you change your mind about the dress.
It was no problem for me, Tosh. She knew what she was doing. She got caught. Tough.
He's spoken to them all, individually and as a group. I don't know what he's up to.
Don't you?
Mr. Lyons.
Mr. Derriere. Sit down. So?
My clients wish to apply for political asylum.
What?
Political asylum. Presumably you've encountered the term. Is Miss Curtis still in the building? She may have some application forms.
No, she's not.
Then I'll ring immigration directly. Obviously, no further action may be taken to remove my clients from the UK pending initial interview.
Oh, wait a minute. They don't deny entering the country illegally, then?
Sergeant, when one is fleeing persecution and death, legality is not a prime consideration.
What persecution? If they needed asylum, they should have applied for it on arrival. Why wait till they get arrested?
As I say, fear is a stronger motivator than logic.
Oh, then it was fear that forced Mr. Shimshek to become a cab driver, was it?
My client has no knowledge of such employment. He has no car, no driver's license. Full details of his circumstances will be given on the asylum application form.
Well, there's no way they're getting bail.
On the contrary, I think you'll find that bail is perfectly in order, provided they report to your station twice a week. Our community looks after its own, Sergeant. I've already spoken to respected permanent residents who will stand surety if required.
Got to keep fighting, Sarge. Even one hand tied behind our backs.
Have we? Makes the whole thing seem ridiculous. All this huff and puff about an accident at birth. I don't know why we don't just build a few hundred tower blocks in Exmoor and have done with it.
The van's here. Are you sure you don't want to change your dress? There'll be plenty of time at the holding centre. It'll be good to see your family again. 9 months is a long time.
We have 4 children. My husband has no job. I earn £100 a week here. Would you be glad to see me?
I dare say she'll be back.
Sen de geliyorsun. Abi olur mu gözün?
Yeah?
I just wanted to tell you I'd used sussed.
Sussed?
Yeah, the raid this morning, the girl. I know what you were thinking.
What do you mean? It happened like I said. I nicked her and she put herself on offer. Now, don't tell me they never try it on you.
She was offering nothing. We all know you're the man with the golden wire front. She never stopped telling us. But if you're ever out on a job with me again, you'll never use this to get what you want.
Getting too old for it yourself, then?
I'm getting too old to give a toss about your career, pal. But if you want to put yourself down that pan, I'll happily pull the chain. Received, Sergeant.